Hey everyone, we're back. Take two, because Sarah left the building and it ended our stream. So, instead of walking out the door, she just closed down the party.
Yeah. She's like, there's no party if I'm not here.
Right? So sorry about that. You're going to have to pop on a new stream. So we'll hang out for a few minutes till some of you find us again. And if you entered the giveaway on the other stream, then you'll have to do that again here, because that one's now over and done. And this is the first time, I think that's the first time it's ended, like somebody hit end. So I was trying to see if we could restart it, but it seems like once it's done, it's done.
Yeah, that's all she wrote. That's
all she wrote. History. So I had to go ahead and set up a whole new one.
Yeah. So it's like a twofer today. It's a twofer.
It's a twofer. So if you want to see all of the new products, go watch the first video, because Sarah shared some of the new tier cast from Greece products that we're loading up on the website. We've got a bunch of new buttons that have been added and are available right now. We have some new items that have gone up last week that are also available right now. And then we have a handful of new things that are going to go up after the video, because normally I have like a little extra time, but since I was hosting today, I had to kind of cut my morning short to hop over here. So I will add the rest of them this afternoon after this video ends. Just that kind of day. It's just a 2-part kind of day.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. And we have balloons.
What was that?
If you do the number 2 sign on an apple, on my Mac, it gives you balloons.
Like I've seen the hearts before, but I've never seen
the
balloons. That's new for me.
Yeah, the hearts. I didn't even know. Yep, they're the hearts. Sending lots of love for all of you that are joining us over here on part 2.
I love it.
So I'm going to do a quick roundup of what's going on our website since that got cut off. So let's just go while everyone's still popping over. Let me go grab those details, and then we'll get busy with the kit. So we've got 2 sales happening. We've got 2 free bead stoppers, a free gift with online orders while supplies last. No coupon needed for this. It'll just pop into your cart on retail and designer orders. And that ends July 29th, or like I said, while supplies are available. So that's happening. And then we also have mix and match soft flex craft wire. Buy 8 or more spools and get 25% off. You must enter the coupon code craftwire25. The more spools you buy, you'll still continue to get that 25% off. So if you end up with 8 or 12, then you'll still get that deal. This is not valid with any other order discounts. It's 1 coupon per order, and this also ends on July 29th or while supplies last. A fabulous time to stock up on your craft wire, see what gauges, what metal colors you might be missing, and go grab them over at softflexcompany.com. If you're thinking about holidays, this is a great time to stock up for all of your holiday ornament making or jewelry making or wire work that you might be doing as we move into the second half of the year. I can't believe it. And it's nuts.
How
I know.
did this happen?
I just did a new vision board because I was like, you know what? I think I need a little help, like figuring out what's going on since we're halfway through the year, to figure out what kind of energy I want to bring in for my second half. So that was really fun. Debbie says she loved the theme for this kit. We're going to be using our Carnival kit, which is what we put together for the Great Bead Extravaganza, which just happened last weekend. You can find the replays over on the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as on the Softflex Company YouTube channel. Just note, all of the Facebook videos only have a shelf life of 30 days now on Facebook due to them, not anything that we do. So if you want to catch that replay on Facebook, which is where all of the presentations are, you'll want to do that in the next month. And then a handful of us, like us at Softflex Company, do also stream to YouTube. So for those that do, you can watch those a little bit longer. Fried Twinkie is our giveaway. Make sure you spell that correctly. The spelling is on on the banner strolling around the bottom. It's TWINKIE for Twinkie, and we will choose a winner at the end of this video. I think I'm going to give away a Carnival kit because we do still have some left. So stick around if you want to get the chance to win a Carnival kit at the end of our video. Deb is going to be opening and working with it. She might have already opened and started, which is A-okay. And I have my kit, what's left over, in front of me too. I made this necklace during the Great Bead Extravaganza. So cute with this all of these little elephants, and then super colorful. Very, very happy necklace. So if you're looking for some happy jewelry, this is the kit for you. And it's now marked down 10% off since the event is over. You can grab it with that discount. And since that's not a coupon discount, it's just a straight sale, you can grab the discounted kit and you can add Craftwire into your cart and use that Craftwire coupon. And you'll get a free pair of bead stoppers while supplies last too. So a lot happening. And a lot going on over at softflexcompany.com.
Yes. My God.
So let's get busy designing. Are you going to bring another camera in, or are you swooping down?
I'm just going to swoop down.
Okay. All right, cool. I'll let you do your thing. I have another camera I can bring in once we get going. Debbie says so many deals. I know it. We're just we're just, I think Candy calls it the TGBE hangover. So it's kind of like she does that for like the Monday, I think, but really it's the whole week after, right?
Yes. My gosh.
It's just all of that fun, all of that inspiration, and working and making things all weekend long. So we're just giving you a little extra love to this week. All right, I'm going to pop back over to Deb and see what she's got going on her table.
So I feel like this kit was made for me because I am a huge elephant fan.
You are? Because I thought it was definitely made for you with the colors that were in here. And now knowing about the elephant thing, oh my gosh, it totally was.
Yeah, the colors, the elephant factor. I mean, everything about this. When I first opened this up, I saw this and I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And then I started seeing what was in it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like so perfect. So I have to use these elephants, and I already got a little bit of a start. So I'm making these into links, and they're going to go onto a double-stranded bracelet. So This is one of my favorite things to do lately. Like, I've been doing these links and having them connect to strands. So I thought all of these, beautiful, colorful beads give us lots of options, and the elephants are going to be the links. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just
That sounds fabulous. Thank you, Christy. Christy say elephant represents wisdom.
Aw.
I love that.
I think we can all use a little bit of that. That can't hurt, right?
For sure. I always think of elephants too as being very kind of family centered, aren't they? Don't they like stick with each other? And
yes.
Really good caretakers, I guess.
Yes, in fact, I just saw a video like maybe 2 days ago of a family of elephants, and there were two babies, and the babies were taking a nap, and the whole family of elephants was surrounding the babies so that they could get rest. And I guess elephants don't really sleep that much, but when they're babies, they need a lot of rest. So this video just, I must have watched it like 4 times because the two little babies were just laying there, and the adults were kind of milling around them, and they were just so protected. It just warmed my heart. It was just so adorable.
That's so sweet. I love that.
I mean, what's cuter than a baby elephant, too? I mean, just saying.
They really are adorable because they got the big floppy ears, and they're always like a little clumsy the way they walk, and
kind of doofy when they're babies.
Yeah. So cute.
We often have a debate in our household about is the baby elephant cuter or is a baby rhino cuter?
Oh, I haven't seen a baby rhino. I'm gonna have to watch a little video of a baby rhino to weigh in on this debate.
Yes. What say you, soft flex folks out there? What say you? What's cuter, an elephant, baby elephant, or a baby rhino? I want to know what people think.
That's a good question. Debbie says, it's so awesome watching how they protect the babies and family. It really is. And Debbie thinks baby elephant.
Okay. All right. Kristen, you missed it then because there's a zoo out in the Litchfield area called
yes.
They
Wildlife Zoo.
They had a baby rhino.
I didn't know. I used to live out that way. And so when my kids were little, when my kids were very little, mostly my older son, actually, because by the time my younger son was born, we kind of came to the East Valley. But when he was very little, we used to go there. But they've changed it quite a bit since then, because that was like probably 18 years ago or so. And I know they've done a lot of work on that too.
Yeah, when I lived here in the 90s, I remember it wasn't, probably wasn't the best place to go, but man, I mean, they've done a lot, and they've got a lot of animals that I've not seen at other zoos. So that always gets me kind of excited when I can see something that I haven't seen somewhere else. So
yeah, that's awesome.
The rhino is getting big, so I don't know how. I mean, it's not as cute as it used to be, but
as it was when it was an itty baby. Colleen says she doesn't like this game. Both is her answer.
Okay, I get it. I could get there. I could get there with that because I did think that that baby rhino was just, oh my goodness, the cutest.
Oh. Jenny, I'm with you. Baby elephant, she says, because she's heavily influenced by Dumbo nostalgia. Aww. I was such a big Dumbo fan as a kid. So I hear you with that. We're definitely getting a lot of baby elephant love. So I'm going to have to check out the baby rhino and see what's going on with that.
And I'll throw in one more whammy. We've also, in the debate, on occasion, talked about baby hippos.
Oh my gosh, they're all so cute. There's something about very large animals as babies, I think, right?
Yes. There's just something about them. And any baby animal. I mean, babies in general, baby humans, baby dogs.
Yeah.
Baby
anything. You can't go wrong with the cuteness of babies, anything. That's true.
You just gotta love the babies. Just gotta love them.
Yeah. So for those of you just tuning in, we're having a beading party with our friend Deb Floros of Deb Luvs Designs. And You can find Deb hanging out on her YouTube channel. Deb, what is your channel's name to share with everybody?
On YouTube, I am Deb Loves Jewelry, and it's anything related to my social media. Loves is spelled Luvs.
Awesome. And then she's also very busy on Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Deb Loves Designs on Instagram.
Right on. And then is there anywhere else you're hanging out these days? Are those your two main ones? Do you have some regular shows you're doing, I think?
So I am part of the design team for Art Beads, and I have a regular live show with them every Monday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, and you can find me there at artbeads.com/live on Mondays.
Awesome. Love that. You've been doing that for a little while, so that sounds like that's going well. You are up bright and early for that show.
Yes. I do get up at like, I don't know, 5:30 in the morning to do that show because you gotta do your hair.
You gotta be ready. You gotta primp. Yeah, you gotta be.
I do lots of primping on Monday mornings. Just got to do it.
Plus, I don't know about you guys, but I have a very distinct morning voice. So I sound really different when I first wake up versus later in the day. So I would struggle with a morning show because I sound kind of like a smoker, like a raspy.
Yes.
I'd be like, hello, it's Kristen here.
Yes. I need a little bit of warm up time. Like I wouldn't do well just rolling out of bed and jumping on. Like that
Right.
wouldn't go well. I need at least 2 cups of coffee. I need some warm up time.
Oh my gosh. I hear you. Yeah, I roll out of bed and start work a lot, which is not the best way to go about it, but I'm just much more I've always have been more of a night owl than a morning person. So there have been times in my life where I've been able to have a really nice morning practice, and it's a beautiful way to start your day, but it's not I have to really work at it. It's not like my default mode to be able to do that.
Yeah, when I worked in corporate America, I have to admit the last few years I worked only remotely and I got really lazy, but I worked East Coast hours. So I would roll out of bed in my pajamas and turn on my computer and start working. And it was before people were really kind of so dependent on video meetings. And I was so lazy. I mean, I would work in my pajamas and just kind of, make my way through the day somehow. And because I shut down early, I could, get a shower a little bit later in the day. But
so true. Yes. That's what I tend to do, because I do start in my pajamas and then I tend to have a shower like midday. It's kind of my lunch break a lot of the time, or even after work.
Yes, that works too. If you don't have to be anywhere fancy, just
there. Yeah, Colleen said she typically records her videos between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. She loves it when the world is quiet. I think that's why some people like the early morning, for the same reason. It's just that your, tendency is the later at night, and some people are the earlier in the morning. But that's just such a lovely time when the world is quiet. I agree.
On days where I don't have any kind of show or filming or anything, I do treasure the time, because my husband has a tendency to sleep in a little bit later than me. So I get up and I get my coffee and I sit on the couch with a blanket and I just kind of catch up on what's going on in the world. I might read a little bit of news, and it's kind of like, virtual newspaper time, and just kind of soak up that early morning quiet and the early morning calm of things.
Mm-hmm. Before things get going, for sure.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Let us know in the comments. Are you an early morning riser or are you a late night owl? What's your preference for the quiet time in your days? It's funny because I'm definitely more of a night owl. However, I do find as I get older, like I can't really get a whole lot accomplished after like 9 p.m. Like all of a sudden if I used to create way well into the evening, but now it's like I can't really do any finishing touches or anything on too late because I wake up the next morning and I'm like, what did I do?
What happened here?
Like, I think I just can't handle that anymore. But I do like reading late, or I do like writing notes or journaling in the evening and things like that. But yeah, it's funny how it's like, well, like, what is my rhythm now? Just midday? If I can't do morning and I can't do night, it's just midday.
I'll do a true confession that I am famous in my household for falling asleep watching the evening news. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I get to that time of day, like the evening news is on at like 5:30 here, and it's like a drug. Like, I turn it on and I'm like 5 minutes later, I just can't stay awake. So my husband makes fun of me, but he calls it my napetizer. Oh, did you get your napetizer?
That's funny. Cause
but then sorry, go ahead.
You go ahead. Go ahead. You get back up, I guess, is what you're saying, right?
I get up and I make dinner and, clean up the kitchen, and, everything seems to be okay after that. But like, I'm zonked. Like, after my day, I'm just zonked out. I don't know what's going on.
Well, they say naps are really good for you, like a power nap, for anything I think less than 45 minutes is supposed to be really, really good for you to like reset, and good power nap for your brain.
Yeah, I think that's usually about what it is too, because it's just, when I realize I'm missing the news, I'm like, oh my God, I'm missing the news. And I'm awake. Like, I got to see what's going on.
Oh, it's funny how, and that's another thing. I've never been a napper. But my sister is like total power napper. And she's just someone who would come home from school, take that 20-30 minute power nap, and then she'd run off to waitress or whatever she would do, and then she'd take another power nap, and then she'd go out in the evening. Like, she just was like the queen of power naps. And my dad is like that too. He was always a big power napper, but I never could nap. So it's like you either can nap or you can't nap, I guess.
Yeah, I think for me it's just been as I've gotten older. Like, I feel like my body just needs a little, or maybe it's my brain just needs a little bit of, just a little bit of downtime, like complete downtime.
Right?
Just a little bit.
This is kind of like a circus, isn't it? I mean, we're talking about like a circus of napping and sleeping, and we went from baby animals to taking naps, which does kind of go together, doesn't it?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, gosh.
This is looking so cute, Deb.
I put the elephant. So I had a dark blue one and kind of a mid color blue, and then two kind of turquoise blue ones. So I did one elephant going in one direction because there was one of those, and then there were two in this color, so those are going in the opposite direction. So that, I think, kind of makes it a little more fun too, just messing with the orientation of those too.
So cute. Yeah.
One, two, and I did add in some seed beads, so I just got like some 11O silver seed beads here, which are going to kind of bring in a little more shine and sparkle. So that's what I got going here. And then just going to put the wire through, start putting them through these little links. And I think this is going to be, I will wear this all the time because it's so colorful, go with everything. And it's got elephants. I mean, come on.
Right. The elephants are so cute.
I know. I had not seen these elephants in these colors, in these really kind of bright blues. They're really pretty.
I know. I think we have 4 different colors on the website right now. The dark blue is almost sold out, though. That's the one that's only have like maybe 4 pairs. And we're selling them in pairs, I think. So maybe 4 pairs left of the dark blue. Then there's another blue that's very close to the dark blue, but not quite as dark. And then there's sort of the turquoisey green one, and then a light blue one. So really pretty.
They're all just so cute. When the Czech folks decided to make an elephant mold, that was a good day for me.
For sure. So how was your trip to Golem Studios? I haven't talked to you since then.
Oh gosh. I'm still just sort of like basking in the memories of that. I mean, it was the first big trip like that I had ever done by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So the travel part of it, I was really, nervous about, like, oh my gosh, I've got to take 3 different flights to get there. It's going to be crazy. Long flights, just really,
Yeah, what was your longest flight?
My longest flight was 14 hours.
Oh my gosh.
That was my flight. So on my way back, I flew from the capital of Bulgaria, which is Sofia, to Rome. It was only an hour. And then from Rome to Dallas. And that flight was a doozy. That was a long flight.
That is a long flight. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been, I feel like maybe 6 hours is my max so far. So definitely 14 would be a big jump. Wow.
Yeah, it was, but it's so funny because looking back on it, like, in retrospect, I mean, it didn't seem like that long, I guess. I watched some movies and I didn't really sleep very well on any of my flights, but it just was like time to just let your brain just kind of go to mush and just kind of just know that you're stuck in this plane and there's nowhere you're going. So just chill out and relax. And
right, for sure.
So I watched a lot of things that I probably wouldn't have watched otherwise on, the airline, Wi-Fi, and had a few things downloaded on my iPad, and it was just kind of a chance for me to watch things that my husband wouldn't watch with me at home.
Right. That's cool. Yeah, I've watched some interesting movies on airlines for sure. Because it's like you're just there and you're like, okay, I guess I'll watch this. See what happens.
Yeah, why not? But it was such a lovely time. the Gollum folks are just genuinely nice, kind, lovely people, and to see, so I've been a a Gollum fan, a Gollum user, bead collector for many, many years, and to see it in person, see it all happen, and see how they do it, and they're beautiful. Where they live is so beautiful. I mean, it was just an amazing, amazing trip. Just really something I will never forget. Just incredible trip.
That's beautiful. And they were hosting like a retreat at the time, right?
Yes.
Are they planning to do that again in the future, you think?
They have a September retreat on their calendar. So if anybody is interested, you go to gollumretreats.com, and they've got one scheduled. And I have not checked lately to see how many folks are signed up, but I never, so I never really knew anything about Bulgaria. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I had to kind of look it up. Like, where is it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even really sure where it is. But it is a beautiful country. And it's just as the little town that they live in is just as charming as anywhere, France, anywhere, Italy. Like, it's a really lovely, charming place. And it's a European, very European, kind of place. So
that's awesome.
I highly recommend it. And I would say, don't let the fact that you might not know too much about it, unlike you probably know a lot about Paris or a lot about France.
Right.
You might know a lot about Italy, but don't let that change your perspective, because it's a wonderful place. And they took me all over their community. I got to see a modern Bulgarian folk music concert while we were there. And I had so much fun. That was fantastic.
That sounds like a blast.
It was just, and I got to make beads, and it was just a lovely, lovely time. And I will just always cherish that trip. It was amazing, just amazing.
Very cool. I'm so glad you got to go. That sounds like a really great opportunity, and I'm glad that happened. What is going on with this bracelet? Tell us, because it's stunning.
So I'm trying to figure out like length here. So I've got all these bead stoppers, which if folks are getting their free gift, these are my favorite bead stoppers. But I think I took off a couple of beads, but I think I need one more on each strand or on each end. Because they are it's just a little bit too short now. So just adjusting, but this is the link concept I was talking about, just creating these fun links. You could do this just as easily with these beads from the kit. You could do these. And even like if you want to go more low key, like you could use these. I love this shape of bead. So there's just so many possibilities with this kind of a design. Just really fun.
It's really fun. And I think you might have given me an idea for some of my star beads I have left.
Ooh.
I might think about that for Monday.
Okay. Sounds intriguing.
Yeah.
So I'll have to watch to see what comes of that.
Yeah. I have a meeting on Monday right before, so I'm hoping to make it to my video on time on Monday. But just so FYI, if I'm running a little late, you'll know why.
We will know. We'll know what's going on. So for the ending of this kind of bracelet, so we've got two strands that are pretty far apart because these links are pretty long. There's a bunch of ways you could do this. So for folks that are thinking about this, you could use a two-hole or a two-strand toggle. You could use one of those two-strand slide clasps, but you really don't have to do that. And you could use a lobster. I'm not going to use the lobster from the kit because I do think I want to do I think I want to do a toggle. And so I need to go up and grab a toggle, but
oh my gosh, this is so cute. Yeah, so while Deb's grabbing a toggle, I'll see if I have any questions here that we can answer. I have one from Heather that says, also a newbie, does using Softflex eliminate the need for wire guards? I hate them. Yes, it does. You do not need to use wire guards. Some people still do like to use them just aesthetically, or they're just used to it, or they just want their wire guards to match their findings, but it's not a necessity. It's not something you have to do. Your wire is going to stay in good shape even without them. And really no one at Softflex, none of the Softflex designers use them. So if you do use them, that's your prerogative, but it's not a necessity. You don't need to have those guards on there.
Yeah, I'm generally not a wire guard person at all. Like I will use them maybe of everything that I do, percentage wise, maybe 2% of everything I make. I'm just not crazy about them. But I know some people swear by them.
They do. And
that's great.
I can see how for some people it's very helpful for like spacing things out, like how close you get to your bead, to your clasp, and so there might be reasons there that they enjoy it. And yeah, so if you like them, you can still use them, but it's not necessary to use them. Sherry says Deb is one of my favorite people. She rocks. Love her.
Is that Sherry Miller?
That's Sherry Miller. Yes, it is.
Hi, Sherry. She's a love.
She really is. Much. Colleen is loving some of your details. Deb is always so brilliant.
Oh, thank you, you guys.
And Debbie was wondering if you were planning your elephant to do a headstand.
Well, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, I really, now I'm thinking I've still got one more elephant. I've got to do something with this last elephant that's here. I've got to do something with this. Maybe a headstand elephant.
Well, you have a headstand elephant because you've got two going one way and two going the other way. So I think that's what she was thinking.
Or one. So whichever direction.
Right. Right.
One of them or two of them are doing a headstand. This guy now. Oh, I love it. Yes.
That's cute. Deb, if you don't know Deb's designs, she does like to have fun with her pieces, and she does throw a lot of whimsy and playfulness into the things that she makes, which I think is just so spectacular.
Thank you. This is my, other than my husband and my family and my cats and, maybe a couple of other things. This is my true love. And this is something that I'm not sure I could live if I couldn't make jewelry. So, I just feel like let it just be in your life and be whatever it is at the moment. Like if it's elephants doing a headstand, like just let it be, like do it.
Right. Have fun with it. Right.
Yeah. It shouldn't be stressful. It shouldn't be anything that's not fun. It should be fun. Now, are there projects that are a little bit harder to do? But when it's not fun, then you gotta like walk away or take a step away or something and go find your elephant beads and do something fun like that.
Tina says no elephants were hurt in making this bracelet.
That's the best. Okay, that wins the live today. That I love that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So this, just for folks, like, I know you're probably thinking, or if you're looking at this, you're thinking these beads at the end are going to kind of crowd. They kind of do. But it's okay. Like, I don't get too hung up on the fact that these are so close together here. When you're wearing this, everything's just going to kind of settle in. So, oh my gosh, this does absolutely 100% match my my shirt. Oh, and
what your shirt you have on?
yes.
Love it.
So it's just, it actually when it's on, they're going to kind of pull a little bit away from each other anyway. So and the elephants might move a little bit, but I don't get wrapped up in that either. I just think this is like the epitome of the carnival. Like, it's just so adorable.
It is. It's really, really cute. You're getting a lot of love. It has to be enjoyable, says Carolyn. Love your design, says Tina. It's an adorable design, Deb, says Liz. I agree.
So we're gonna do one. I think this head pin is long enough. I think I'm gonna add the elephant as the last elephant as a dangle. I mean, why not, right? Why not?
You just got one little elephant left. You don't want to leave him out.
No, he'll be sad if he has to just stay in the plastic bag. Like, that's no fun.
Right? The family's got to stick together.
And that's the thing. The elephants they hang out, they take care of each other. So there would be mayhem if he was left behind. So
true. They'd all be looking for him.
They'd be wondering what the heck happened to our little fellow elephant little elephant family member. So this is a little bit hard to wrap around because he's got that trunk up. So we're gonna just manipulate this a little bit. Kristen, I'm dying to see what you're making. What the heck is going on?
I'm playing with the elephants too, and I'm not making anything too elaborate.
Being a two for day.
Can't help but, just play around a little bit. I think I made some little elephant earrings, which are very cute because I luckily had, if you get the kit, you do get a couple elephants in there, but you're not guaranteed to get two of the same color. And I did luck out and get two of the same color. So I was able to make a pair of earrings. And then I think this last one is going to be a little keychain. Oh my gosh. It's so adorable, Deb. It's really, really cute.
I really love it. So now I need somewhere to go this afternoon so I can wear my bracelet out with my shirt.
It's funny you say that. I was like, I looked cute yesterday and I had nowhere to go. And I was like, I guess I'll just do an Instagram story because I look cute.
Yes. It's that whole feeling cute, might delete this later.
Yeah. Feeling cute. I don't know. Might delete this later. Yeah.
Is going to Costco a waste of an elephant bracelet? I don't know. Like, if I go to Costco, this is like a perfect Costco bracelet for today.
It totally is. Yeah, I'm gonna take off my necklace so I can show it on the actual screen when I come over to me for a second.
Well,
get all my jewelry off.
done with all my goodness here, and I have so many beads left. So,
oh, look at all that. And you
I
can
know.
get that. This is so Deb's using the Carnival kit, which I said early on. It's now marked down 10% off. And you'll get all of these items in your kit with the exception of the seed beads and the toggle. That's what she brought them from her stash. Yeah. But all of the other items are there. And then you can also pick up the elephants separately. You can pick up that crystal mix separately. And we have a great craft wire sale going on where you buy 8, you get 25% off with the coupon code CraftWire25. We're also giving away free bead stoppers, which Deb used in her project as well. So lots and lots going on. Let me go ahead and I'm getting like, I forgot to put my do not disturb on. So let me do that first before I try and come in here. I'm like, ooh, for some reason, people are not used to me being on video at this time of day. This is not my normal time. So I'm getting a lot of messages.
Yes, if I forget the do not disturb, it's usually a tragedy.
Right. Right. All right, let's see if it brought, oh, you know what? I was probably in the last stream. Oops, I see it. I brought my camera into the wrong stream. The one we were in before.
Part 1 of our session today.
Yes. Totally throwing me off. Okay, here we go. I think I'm in the right one now. There we go. Now I can show you guys my table, what I've been playing with. So I made these sweet little earrings while we were hanging out with our friend Deb today. And they are like that turquoise color elephant with just the little pink crystal on top. Very simple, really sweet. And luckily I had 2 of those, so I was able to do a pair. And then I had one left of the dark blue, and I had one of these fun like glass beads from the Carnival bead mix. And I put that together on a little keychain. And I don't know, maybe I'll use it. We'll see.
Well,
very
you could
cute.
Use it as a bag charm in the meantime. Like,
you're right. Oh, you know what? And I even have, thanks for saying that, because I even have a little bag of these hooks here, which would be even better probably. Like if I had this little hook that I put it on, and then I can hook it right onto my bag. That's a great idea. I think I'm going to do that. I've told some of you this is the elephant is a mascot for Tufts University, which is where my youngest son is currently going to school. And so now I have an elephant necklace, and I have a little elephant bag charm.
A proud mama.
Proud mama. I know. I have to get some devils for Ethan because he's going to ASU, and their mascot is the devil, is the ASU devil. So I have to we used to have some teeny tiny ones, but I think they're all sold out. So I'm going to have to find, maybe when Halloween gets closer, I can locate some of those and add it to this, and then I can have both a little elephant.
I could also see you painting like on a little wood cutout or something, like a little devil,
That's a good idea. That's a good idea too. So I made these cute little earrings with the Carnival kit. These were almost the same color. They were really close. And I think even if you did get 3 different colors, I think it would still be fun to make these earrings and have them just be a little bit different with different colors in them. But I made those 2 with the Carnival kit during I did it after the TGBE, I think, when I was just kind of fiddling and cleaning up my desk. And this is the necklace I made during the TGBE presentation. So it's got the same little dangle at the bottom here that I did on the earrings, just a slight change in colors. And then it's got the elephant in the circle in the middle. And then all of these beads, including the ring and everything, all come in that Carnival kit. And just a lot of fun. This is all strung on Softlex beading wire, the white one that comes in the kit on the bottom. And then I use the craft wire, which is 22 gauge, to make that beaded chain all the way up the back. And I did quite a bit of beaded chain because I wanted it to be a long necklace. But look at all these crystals you get. I mean, I did this whole piece was from the kit, and then I still have some blue and some green and like 2 pink and 2 yellow left. So tons of crystals still left to play with.
Yeah, I love, you know, I make with your kits every month, and I always, even if I make like 4 or 5 things, I always have beads left over. Like I can never use all of it,
Right.
because there's so many things. It's so fun.
It is fun. And then you have like, and then sometimes like our kit, like if you got the kit before this, which I think was Beltane, some of the colors kind of go together. So if you have some leftovers from Beltane and some leftovers from Carnival, you can probably use them together, which is really fun too. We don't always do that, but I think it kind of worked out that way a little bit on these last 2. And you can find those videos from Deb over on her YouTube channel, because she does a video pretty much like you said every month, I think, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. I use that as so the way I do it is I will film the unwrapping and unboxing, so to speak, of it. And then I leave it out and I just kind of start to percolate ideas, but I will just sit down and just start making. And it's like one of those like private moments that I'm just making, like, because I just free flow love working with all the different pieces and parts, and the ideas just come because it's all so nicely curated, so it's so easy to put everything together. And you've got the Softlex wire that goes with it. I mean, it's just so fun. I never know what I'm going to make when I sit down to work with it, because it just comes from looking at it, and I always enjoy making with it. It's just they're great kits. They really are.
I love to hear that. I think that I think that you just explained it so perfectly with how you can just open it up, and even if you don't design right away and just sort of look at it all together and let it percolate, but because everything works together and we think about how it could all go together, and sometimes it's a little more challenging than others, but that's all part of the fun. Yeah, that's all part of the fun to go, oh, I wasn't expecting this color when I opened it up, or I wasn't expecting to see this. And but it gives you a chance to just like, I don't know, just sort of relax into it, because they all work together. So no matter what, it's all right there for you, all of your parts and pieces. It's like going into the kitchen to make something and you have everything you need to make a fabulous dish, and you're not going, oh, I wish I had this, or I wish I had that. It's all there in some way, shape, or form for you to just relax and get into the creative mode of working with it. Beautiful.
Yeah. I usually end up making anywhere from, I don't know, 2 to 6 pieces, and sometimes it's an earring party, or sometimes I think the last month I did a ring and a bracelet, and it was the flamingo. But I ended up making flamingo earrings for my stepmother because she loves flamingos. So she got the earrings. They didn't make their way into the video, and she got the earrings. And it was fun.
I had so much fun with those flamingo, those little bindings. I did like, I wire wrapped flowers onto them, and it was just such a fun little tropical earring. It was really, really cute. That's right. So flamingo was before this, Beltane was before that, but I have a feeling flamingo leftovers and Beltane leftovers would actually play really nicely with Carnival. We were in a very colorful place when we were designing those three.
Yes. And that's the fun of it. It's just, and some folks may not have thought to put some of these colors together, like, you know, wouldn't have thought to mix some of these beads together. So I think it's another cool thing that maybe it stretches certain folks. Maybe they don't work with crystals, or they don't work with, you know, stars or elephants, and you know, they can stretch themselves and make something fun and different for themselves. So
I told Sarah when I opened up this particular one, because I always do the TGBE design from the kit, and she usually works. I said I was a little stumped at first. I was kind of like, whoa, there's a lot of color in here, and what am I seeing go together? And then I ended up almost using like almost everything. I mean, I used a lot of the kit in that necklace. So it's like, sometimes you just was like, go big, go, just use it all.
Do it. Just do it.
You don't know what to do. Use it all.
I love it.
Well, this has been so much fun. I'm going to give everyone one last chance to enter our giveaway, Fried Twinkie hashtag. And I'm going to pull up that giveaway tool to choose our winner. And we're going to get one lucky winner, one of these kits sent out to you. So, oh my gosh, Fried Twinkie. I know that you guys are thinking fried Oreos were too much, you and Sarah both, Thomas, but they really are so good. I mean, but I'm an Oreo lover. Like, I love Oreo ice cream. I always get like the Oreo Blizzard.
Me too. That's my favorite Blizzard. Oh,
is it?
Yes. I think I might have to go today and get one of those now that we've been talking about it.
You know what I did the other day, which was actually really good, is Oreos were on sale, and I just bought vanilla ice cream and I bought Oreos and I just smashed them up myself, and
Smart girl.
It was delicious. It was delicious.
Oh my gosh. See, I can't have that stuff in the house. It's too dangerous.
You're better off just getting it and then it's done. Yeah. It is dangerous. It is. I agree.
But there is a Dairy Queen, like literally like 5 minutes door to door from my house. So
my youngest used to work at Dairy Queen. That was his first job he had. And he was so funny because they hire at 16. They're one of the few places that hire that young. And even before his 16th birthday, he went and filled out an application and had an interview so that when he turned 16, a month later, he had a job.
Oh, that's so great. That's so great.
He was like, I was like, you're too much. He cracks me up. I'm like, he was like, all right, I'm hired. When I turn 16, I can start that weekend.
So ambitious. I love it.
He really is. He knew there were things in life he needed and he wanted, and so he needed a job to get it done, right? And I was like, more power to you, kid, for sure.
Smart young man. Smart.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and draw a winner. We've got 53 entries. Let's see. Pressure luck. Let's see who we've got.
Who's it gonna be? I see lots of names I know.
Ginny Bullock. You are our winner. I haven't seen your name come up in quite some time, Ginny. So I hope you're still here. Please let us know in the comments if you're still here. I know we were a little extra long with all of our stream changes and whatnot.
Okay.
Thanks, you guys. Yeah, he's got some pretty cool parents, that's for sure, but he's definitely a very self-motivated individual.
That's pretty awesome. I mean, that's, you know, for a teenager especially to be motivated like that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, I think part of it too, he's a little younger than most of his peers. So like people around him had already started working, and he was feeling like as soon as I turned 16, that's it. I got a job.
Good for him. I love it.
Yeah. Congrats, Ginny. So please go ahead and email us at info@softflexcompany.com and let us know your shipping information. I'm glad you're still here with us. We'll get you a Carnival kit out in the mail. Thanks for joining us. This has been such a good time. I feel like I went to the fair.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. And now you've got Costco to go show off your new jewelry that matches your amazing shirt you've got on.
I'm gonna be like going through Costco.
Hi. Yeah. Hello. You see this? Hi.
People don't think that's weird at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. Oh my gosh. Too funny. This has been such a blast. Thanks to everyone that tuned in and hung out with us live or here on the replay. I hope you enjoyed our fun chat with Deb and got to see the awesome bracelet she made. Be sure to check her out on YouTube at Deb Luvs Jewelry on YouTube and Deb Luvs Designs on Instagram. And always a pleasure to have you on with us, Deb. Anywhere else that you want us to send anybody to, anything else you want to have them check out before we go?
I'm on Facebook too. I'm on Facebook as Deb Luvs Jewelry Designs. I know that's confusing, but
so you put it all together on Facebook
all together there. All together there. But I'm so appreciative.
But yeah, if you just search Deb Luvs, Luvs, you'll find her. Yeah. So it's smart that you did that, right? So that's an easy way to find you in all of the things. Be sure to check out softflexcompany.com to see all of our new buttons and findings and just new tiara cast from Greece that we are uploading on the website. We've got a bunch already on there, and there'll be a few more things going up this afternoon. And you'll get free bead stoppers with your orders while supplies last. And lastly, before we go, I'm just going to share that you can mix and match our Softflex craft wire, buy 8 or more spools and get 25% off, which is a really big discount. Must use that coupon code CraftWire25, all one word, and it's not valid with any other order discounts, only one coupon per order. It ends July 29th or while supplies last. Great time to stock up on all of your craft wire and even start thinking about your holiday designs, which is crazy to say, but I know many of you get started in the summer, because you just don't want to be like stuck at the end. You want to do it nice and calmly. Start your ornaments and start your gifts this time of year. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon. We've got a live sale happening tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So be sure to tune in for that. And then I'll be back on Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. I might be a little late. I have a meeting. I'm hoping I'll be done, but just give me a few extra minutes if I'm running a little behind on Monday. All right. See you guys then.
Bye, everybody.